Welcome to my first live on Substack. I'm doing this partially. I was going to do this as a video, but I needed to test the waters here because tomorrow I'm hosting my first totally free to all Substack free and paid subscribers new moon ceremony at the request of one of my paid subscribers. First of all, I want to welcome all of you. Thank you for being here with me in a space that doesn't have the algorithmic difficulties that things like Facebook do. And I really appreciate you going on this journey with me. I also want to just real quickly talk about the difference between, you can see the shop behind me, between local and in person. So, or in person, excuse me, that doesn't make sense. In person visits and people who maybe don't live here. And so if you're coming to me new and you don't live in Zimmerman, Minnesota or near Zimmerman, Minnesota, one of the reasons why I started this Substack is because many of the people who I've worked with through the years do not live near Zimmerman, Minnesota. And although I do have a community here, I am not able to serve the community that I used to serve on Facebook the way that I was before, partially because the sales environment for me has changed, and partially because uh, my heart around how I present what I'm here to do and be has changed some. So, let me talk a little bit about tomorrow. You see some things in front of you. These are things that are may be included tomorrow, including some of the oracle decks that I've already thrown from that will be part of the ceremony tomorrow. The new moon tomorrow is in Pisces, and we also have a retrograde with Mercury in Pisces. And so the ascended masters or embodiment beings that I'm going to be talking about are Persephone and Mercury or Hermes, which are really about that liminal space, that transformation, that point between heaven and hell, that time in between darkness and light, that shift that we're going to be going through between the new moon and then leaving winter and going into spring. So that gives you a little bit of an idea. That'll be probably about an hour long ceremony if you'd like to join us. And that will be live right here in this exact kind of a forum. I probably won't be able to see a whole lot of the comments, judging by how this is going to flow, but you will be able to be live with me and go through all of the different components that I will cover tomorrow, including crystals. Cinnabrite is one of them for tomorrow, or cinnabar. Black tourmaline is in tomorrow. So is prehnite. We've been working with eggs quite a bit. And that leads me next to what I want to move into. If you want to work with me at all or you want to shop, locally, everything is done through Acuity, and distance, everything is done through Acuity. And my schedule, my hours are up on that scheduler, and it's real easy to book with me. It takes about a minute to sign yourself up for the Acuity. And once you do that, you can book any of the things, including free 30 and 60-minute private shopping sessions here in the shop. So that means if you're a person who doesn't live here, we would just do that on one of the apps, and then I would ship your items to you. And that's how I got my start in the Dreaded Nana. Originally, I was doing online shows and doing a lot of teaching and training in those shows as well. All right, let me move on to an in-person thing now. So this next little blurb here for today is going to be about the very limited spots that I still have available for this weekend's retreat, Saturday, September. I keep thinking September. Why am I in September already? It's not September, it's only March. Saturday, March 21st from 10 to 7 here. at Magic Mushrooms in the Crystal Garden. I'm hosting a small container of up to 8 individuals. Right now, I think we have 1 spot left, although there's always some moving and jockeying. So if you hear this and you want to come, please don't hold yourself back because of that. I'd love to have as many people as we possibly can. This is not something that I probably will ever teach exactly the same way again. And it is called Before the Word Was Law. And we are going to be somatically experiencing what it is like, what it have been like to be a human before there was any language at all. And we are actually going to be creating from that 0 point energy creator space through journeying and then painting. We're going to experience the petroglyphs first, and then we're going to shift in the second half of the day to experience more what it would have been like to be the creators of the first real written word, where we're looking at things like the Egyptian hieroglyph system and the Mayan glyph system. But we aren't going to learn what those hieroglyphs were meant to mean. We are going to learn what it would have been like to be the creators of that. And I am going to drive on Friday to Lake Superior to hand select stones for you for your shamanic kit for that. And what that does for you going forward, why that activity is important for you if you're on your spiritual journey, is one of the things we learn is that word salad, our perception is 9/10 of reality, and everyone's perception is different. And sometimes when you're having a difficulty getting your authenticity or your truth out, it helps to have an activity like that, where you bring yourself back to your basic, where you bring yourself back to your ancient, where you bring yourself back to your 0 point creator energy, and you learn a different way to speak, because the way we've been taught has not been very kind or loving. So that retreat is also going to be, we're going to make our own pigments. I mean, there's going to be so many like really wonderful, we're going to do henna at the end on each other. Just so much like really beautiful symbolism around symbolism. So that retreat is $188. And again, the container is meant to hold 8 people. Right now, I believe I have 1 spot for sure open in that, and I would be willing to take an extra or 2. We will figure it out. So that's all I wanted to cover today. Please join me tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time for our first new moon ceremony that is 100% free. And please consider the $8 Substack subscription. You get all kinds of different things into your inbox almost every day from me when it comes to having a companion for your awakening journey. Or if you can't afford individual sessions from a healer like me, that gives you daily exercises to help you on your journey. Peace and spiral blessings.